Hi everybody. We have a new intro for our videos, but I forgot to use it this week, so you'll see it next week, promise. This week I'm gonna do something weird. I've been watching videos all week, and I've been like, oh, that looks interesting, and this looks interesting, and how why don't I try this? And then my brain just kind of went on its own thing, and I'm gonna do something today that may or may not have been done before. Everything's been done before, so there's no doubt I'm not being original about it. I've seen people use a skewer to make this effect, but I didn't want to go back and forth 800 million times, so I made like a comb, basically. I don't have a comb that's this shape, so I made one, and it was actually remarkably difficult. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is like, child's play, right? But once you start doing it, no, it's not easy at all. Especially if you're using tuck tape, because it's worse than super glue. So, if you can see the table, I got 4 tiles, and I'm going to push them together so that I don't have to go through each individual one for each go. Ooh, that's perfect. Are we still centered? I think we're still centered.
We're looking good, yep.
And I'm going to have mostly the same sort of color, but like different shades of it to give it depth. And I'm going to, it's kind of like a dirty pour, but you'll see it once I'm doing it. So bloop. Bloop. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see. Boop. Now I'm using some color shifting stuff. So you're not actually going to be able to see the full effect of that until it's dry. And I forgot the copper takes over everything. And I'm just being random. It's like different layer, like different, I forget at least one word every single stream. Different compositions, I guess, of the same colors, but a little bit different. I don't know.
Are you using a batch of colors this time too?
They're all basically the same color, just different hues, but I'm also putting in a couple of color shifting ones, some iridescent white and copper.
Nice.
So, here goes. I don't know how fast I need to be, so.
We'll learn as we go.
We'll learn as we go.
That's how we do it around here.
Right? So I poured them all in individual cups so I could give it a different composition with each pour. But it turns out it's doing that all on its own. I probably didn't even need to mix them up.
Oh, you're going to have to use it now.
Right? Also, when I see people doing this, I see them doing one line at a time. And I can see why, because no doubt all the colors will run together before I get a chance to... Now, how did that match? Get back to where I'm going to go. But I'm doing this for speed's sake. I'm not doing them one individual row at a time.
We got things to do.
Right?
Can't just be
Pillows
doing lines all night.
What?
Can't be just doing lines all night.
Can't be doing lines all night. Oh dear.
Oh dear. That looks pretty cool. Looks like toaster strudel.
Ooh. I love toaster strudel. I was at Walmart the other day looking for something that wasn't toaster strudel, and what do you think I walked out with?
Toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel.
Right? See, that's why the inspiration for this pour tonight is brought to you by toaster strudel.
I have a feeling a lot of my instrumentation comes from food. I'm
No
very
doubt.
food motivated. I'm like a cat. Okay, so all the colors are different, and actually that's pretty cool. So,
It looks like waves now,
all right.
like waves on the ocean.
So I think I'm going to use my color shifting paint to fill in any negatives because it'll eventually bleed together. And when this is done, you might get mad at me because I'm actually going to wreck it, quote unquote.
What?
I'm going to wreck it. So it's going to be all nice and zigzaggy and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to tilt it to make it kind of distorted.
Okay.
And then I'm probably going to take my paintbrush instead of like something stiff and like maybe put some patterns and stuff into it. So, wish me luck.
Good luck. You can do it.
Thanks.
You got the power of Mr. Noodle. So, sorry, you could do it.
Tim's cups. Underneath here is old applesauce containers. I got toothpicks and Mr. Noodle containers. Or what you call those, my old ice cream.
Right? This stream has been brought to you by Dominion.
I'm actually going to pop my bubbles first. Dominion. And Tim's. Hey, Tim's, you want to, sponsor some
sponsor
free
something.
endorsements, right? Or whatever, lots of bubbles. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to do it.
Yeah, feel ready. Oh, jeez, I'm not even recording.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
could.
right, we can't.
Yeah, you can't record. No, the orange one's not even touching. Come on.
Orange does what it wants.
It does what it wants. This isn't working! Let's try this again. I need a real comb.
Da 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 da. Sure, I got a comb. Every man in the world has that thin black comb.
Right?
Hey, you get it in your welcome package as soon as you are born. Here's your comb
Right?
and your weird fluffy shaver.
Okay, so I am not left-handed. Let's keep this in mind.
You were telling me the other day that you were MB whatever.
Ambidextrous? I am.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My mistake.
No, I mean, I'm not ambidextrous, but I can... Why aren't you the same spacing? I flipped it over because I was like, oh, maybe it's not the same spacing. But... Anyway, what I mean is, I can use my non-dominant hand pretty well, but that doesn't mean I'm an expert. And, I actually did not claim to be ambidextrous.
Is that good? Oh, that is funky.
Right? There we go. Ah, I lost my line. Oh,
It's still good. It's still good.
they're not all connecting. This is why you need an actual comb and not whatever the hell this is. I'm gonna flip it. And I need to put it at a super angle just so they all connect, even though I painstakingly lined them all up so that they would connect. But they're toothpicks. Today I learned that toothpicks are not straight at all. So that's actually really, really cool, and I'm very reluctant to touch it.
Go ahead, touch it.
But the thing is, I can duplicate this. This is a duplicatable,
Endeavor.
thing. I keep looking at Rick. I'm sorry. So I'm going to take a picture of this.
To prove
like
that
I
it
often do
happened.
with things I'm about to wreck. And if anyone wants this particular pattern, keeping in mind that my phone does little for capturing sheen and luminescence and stuff. I'm going to take a video. Bear with me. I'm going to take a video of how awesome and glittery this is, because it's really cool. I love it. I'm going to get right up into business. So yeah, I would love to do a set like this. You can pick any color you want. But for these guys, for the sake of the stream, because I promised you guys I was going to tilt and wreck. And it keeps messing up the focus. Because it keeps the glare messes up the focus.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
So that is done. I'm going to take them apart. I love them. Like, I can't even. Okay. How are we doing on time? It's only been 10 minutes. How much time? So, should I wreck them then tilt, or should I tilt and then wreck?
What does wrecking do?
Wrecking means I'll draw something into it. Tilting means it's going to stretch and skew. I can stretch and skew and then draw a pattern into it. Or if I draw a pattern into it first and then tilt, the pattern will skew.
I'd say tilt it first.
Tilt it first?
And then decide if you even want to put a pattern into it afterward.
Yeah.
Puss wants down.
Meow.
Cool.
Come back a little bit. Poor old Tom.
I'm gonna have to go see what's up.
Yeah, let him come down. See if he'll come give us a visit. I miss having pushes on my stream. There's one. And the thing about coasters and tiles and all that kind of stuff is that they might all run off one edge. And also, these are very glossy tiles to start with. And you always risk...
Oh no.
Oh no!
Sorry, Tom had me screwed up and I had it on the wrong camera all that time.
Oh good. People were looking at me.
The top of your head even.
Oh, the top of my head even.
Yep. That's what they were.
Cats.
Pussycats. Oh my. I know exactly what I'll be doing in about a half an hour going, oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
Well, that's our trademark. People tune in expecting us to be idiots.
Well, they're not disappointed.
Yeah.
Glad to not disappoint you, our adoring fan.
I love these.
Look what I got.
Oh, boys. You should come over. This is really cool.
They're looking pretty cool. They look quite different from one another so far.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make them the same. I just wanted them to be the same color. I wanted them to have a consistent pattern within themselves. So that looks a little bit psychedelic and not as abstract as you would think. If that makes any sense.
Yep.
And I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. The thing about coasters is that you you have to prep them properly so the paint doesn't all fall off.
Okay.
So I should have probably put down a layer of primer or something on these. I did attempt to buff them, scuff them, to give the paint a little something to stick to. But it turns out these tiles are really good. And they wouldn't scuff. Thank you. I think Robert suggested creative brick and tile. I can't remember. Maybe it was Anthony. I don't know. Someone suggested creative brick and tile on O'Leary, and these are fantastic. I love them. So, there's a cat climbing my leg. Yeah, they're all completely different from each other, and they're all. I'm gonna do a little bit more with this one.
Looking good. Looking good.
And some spots that look like they're white are actually the color shift paint that dries clear, so you won't see the true color of it until after it's dry. And I'll probably most likely go in afterwards and
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
ah,
Uh-oh. Put it down. Sorry, puss.
and hand paint a little bit.
Hey, kitty.
Yeah, these are really cool. So I'm not going to wreck them after all.
That's what I say. Wait for you to do your thing first. Then.
Yeah, there's not enough paint left on them to wreck them. It'll just go right through to the white ceramic. And I'm not confident enough in my drawing skills to give it a sensible pattern.
Draw a bat.
Yeah, you saw what happened last time I tried to make a bat. Come here, Tamers. I'm gonna get Tamers for you. Come here. Come here. Tamers, my old man. Tom and Buster, my 15-and-a-half-year-old cats. Tom is super duper needy.
He's on the mic
You
too.
getting down?
He's okay.
Woo. You getting down? He's like, I can see stuff from here. It's time to go. Usually he comes down and like clings to my leg, and I can't do anything for a while. I'll sit down in a rocking chair, and he'll sit on my laps, and then I have to die of starvation.
And I have to wonder where you're to. Where has she gone?
Must be cat related. So yeah, anyway, there's that. And again, I didn't stick to my original plan, but that's another one of my methods of operation. And it looks like I will have to go in here afterwards and hand paint some spots, but I won't know until it dries. Next week, because it takes so long for these guys to cure, I'm probably... Next week is November, right? It is.
Yes. Yep.
Next week is going to be a Christmas episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right? Oh, yeah. Do, do, do.
Now that we...
Speaking of YouTube, giving a giveaway. Is it backwards? I can't tell.
It was, and then it wasn't.
I think that's the way. I'm giving this away so for the Facebook page. Yeah, that's what it is. For YouTube, I'm not giving anything away. I need 100 subscribers so that I can get my custom URL so that it's not all
Smooth.
string of numbers and letters and all that crap. So it would be really cool if you subscribe, even if you subscribe long enough for me to get that URL and then just, skip out. I don't care. As long as I get that URL, fantastic. But for this, I'm going to give this away once the page hits, I think, 400 followers.
I think it already hit 4.
That was the RNS page.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But that's pretty cool, too. But, yeah, a multiple of 100, the next one up, I'm going to be giving away that flag. If anyone wants it. If you don't want it, I'm not going to get any followers. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh, no. Bye.
Bye. Come look. It's shiny.